Let me ask you, Mr. Ambassador, the second question. We're about at the midpoint of the Olympics, and I'm not going to do any spoilers, although people like figure skating ought to watch tonight, tape delayed across the United States, because it's an extraordinary performance. I'm not going to tell you by whom. You're going to want to watch it. So, Mr. Ambassador, have these games been a net plus for Putin or a net detriment for Putin, given the complexity of the storyline around Sochi?
To this point, I'd have to say they're a net plus for Putin, but the great unanswered question, obviously, is will there be a successful terrorist attack? I would predict that if we're all fortunate enough to get through the games without a terrorist attack, that it will seem a much bigger plus for Putin as time goes on. The fact that he was able to carry them off, obviously there were some embarrassments, some lack of readiness in the hotels. We've all seen the pictures. But if he's able to carry it off without a terrorist attack, I think he will have demonstrated the point he wanted to make, which is that Russia can handle this kind of thing, that he has brought Russia back center stage with this kind of performance, and all these defects and embarrassments, I think, will fade. Now, that would pale if there's a terrorist attack.
Well, obviously, that is true. The first premise, though, it's been such a corrosive storyline. No snow, cut in half toilets. The restaurants aren't open. It's a fiasco in seating, all sorts of different things. You don't think it's sort of like Obamacare's rollout? This is his Obamacare rollout, something he can work through to a greater message.
Well, I think the criticisms are valid. I'm not trying to defend their performance. I think there's a lot to criticize. But my point is that if we get through without a terrorist incident, which, let's face it, was the big concern in the run-up, given the precursor terrorist attacks that have been carried out, I think nonetheless what people really remember is what they see on television: the opening ceremony, the closing ceremony. If Russia does well in the medal race, that kind of thing. Certainly for domestic purposes, it will be a big victory for Putin. And I think, honestly, the rest of the world will see it that way, too.